Okay, says I'm here. Waiting for some people. Adjusting things. Hi, Roseanne. I know it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. Oh, thank you. Y'all are getting me in my moo-moo. Hi, Christy. Thanks for coming. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. I got it cut last week. It's pretty short. Hi, Janet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too when I decided to go on. Hi, Chiquita. Because I was like, well, it looked like people were going from one to the other. So I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do a live tonight, and then I don't have to do all the editing and stuff. What's everybody working on? Thank you. Better turn my phone down. Can you guys hear me okay? I know. It's hard to catch up. I am subscribed now to so many, and I cleared my cache the other day. I didn't even know I could do that. Great. So I'll show y'all what I have finished. Hi, Mimi. Cakes 2 to Tango. I keep hearing about that. What is that one? Is that a shawl? Yeah, I know. But I feel like I kind of like get the numbers down a little bit. Oh, two colorways. I think I only have one colorway. I'll have to check. Because I think I've only bought one of those so far, but I have other options. I could put something with it. Who is it? Who does that one? The Cakes 2 to Tango. Where is my pen and paper? I always say I'm going to have it right here. Now, if it works, we're in business. Right. So that's is it one or is it lace weight? because I think that it's a wrap. Really, I know it's like there's like 4 threads, but it makes it a 1. Yeah. I have something on the needles. If you guys have seen me show it, it's been a while ago. I did kind of a recap of the stuff that I had, and it's the wool-like, and I have a real pretty blue in there. And I'm really thinking about frogging that. It's 3 colors. Okay. See where this looks okay. So this one is a lapgan. It's just double crochet, it's granny square. Denim. I don't know about the denim. And it is the Burnout Pop. I don't know if I have the band anymore, because I think I may have emptied the trash can right next to my area where I put that stuff. But I did the Burnout Pop in between, and then the other two rows in between here is the Red Heart, and I think it's called Meadow something. Y'all probably have seen it before. See, I have to go live on my computer, and this camera is not as good as my laptop, my other device. Mm-hmm. Wow, that went bright. We turned the light on. Hold on, let me adjust that. I don't know if I can from here. Well, we do later. Yeah, let's leave it off. I don't need to be that bright. Maybe next time. And then I finished this. And I'm sure you guys are going to know what this is. Although I am mad at her. And this one I did in two skeins of the Serenity, I think. You're not going to really see that real well, but it's close enough. It's a cranberry and black and cream, and it's real soft. It's not quite as big as the pattern called for, but I like it. And we've been going through buttons. If you have follow me anywhere else. So this is one of the buttons. It's wood, it's real thin. It's fun. So I have several big buttons. And that's all I finished. And then I'm still working on the Life Changes shawl. By Laura Concert. Oh, there we go. She is a crocheting Whovian here on YouTube. And this is Raspberry Dye Works. It's going to be blown out. It's called Gentle. It's a pale. And it's sparkle. And it's got little specks of like the purple and the peach and the pink and like a purpley and just little bits and specks in there. I'm stuck. I am stuck on my button. Got it. And then all the minis are from Honeybee Knits. So we've got this one, which is a gray. It's called And Away. That was my first color. This one is In the Navy. That looks like another gray, but it's not. And this is Purple People Eater. And then my next two colors will be this one, which is Honey Buns. And it's Coral. Those are my next two colors. And the last time I showed it, I was starting that navy. Hi, Jeannie. And I don't know how many stitches I'm up to because the pattern is, there was an issue with this pattern. So she put it out, released it, and then she realized she had released the wrong version. So then she had to pull that back, and she updated it. And the issue was that you would run out of your main color. It's going to be gorgeous, and I really like the whole idea of it. So according to this, I should be at about 180 stitches across. Is it? Call that boomerang? Kind of, yeah. I think you would say that because it is larger on one side. Yeah, it's larger on this side and then goes out this way. It's triangular, but it's more heavy on one end. So I guess that is a boomerang style. Hi, Angry Cats. And if I forget everybody's first name, let me know. I'm trying to keep it straight. Well, it's so good to see you guys. Guess this is a good time for a live. Maria! Yay! We'll have some fun. So, funny story, I started on this. My hubby and I, we were going to go do something. And I started on this. And of course, I bring it because it's just this little bag from Michael's. Is either Mike, I think it's Michael, says Progress and Project in Progress. And it's got the hole for your yarn. And it's just a little, simple little bag. But it's great to put washcloths in. Hi, Susanna. Hey. Teresa. Oh, she did an unboxing in her Zoom room. Okay. Now, y'all, that's one thing I wanted to ask is if anybody who comes in, where do I find everybody's number for their Zoom rooms? I showed the things that I finished. I'll show you again in a minute. Because I have Zoom. And I can do Zoom from my phone, which would be a much better camera. I can also do it from my tablet. Zoom is an application where you can go live. They do have a like a certain number of people who could be in the room. They won't do. I mean, like there's no way Crystal from Bag O' Day could do it. There's too many people. My lighting just changed. Yeah, it's a conference. I think that's what it was set up for, was conference calling. Yeah, who's zooming who? I like that. Who's zooming who? It's fun because, like with this, when you go live, it's only one person. Is that yours, Maria? Okay. What's a Facebook group? Oh, the who's zooming who? You can see everybody, but you can choose whether you want to be seen or you just want to be there. If you just want to show up, and you can chat like you do here on the side. So if you don't care to be seen, you can chat. Who's zooming who? Okay. Oh, okay. You like Facebook better than Zoom? Yeah, I thought about that too, because I have the Facebook group. If y'all don't know, I am the Essential Blossom. And I got a P.O. box the other day, y'all. No. Maybe. I just thought it would be a nice way if anybody wanted to contact me. Um, like Hobium, Red Heart, Lion Brand. It'll be at the bottom though. I'm trying to go back on all my videos and update them and get things on there. I need more. Yeah, I'm always dreaming. That wake up, you know what? I have heard that my whole life. Y'all want to hear a story? Wait, let me finish this. It'll be like D, squirrel. Of course, it's white, it's going to blow out. It's the seed stitch. Knit, purl. And then I'm just doing, then I'll do stockinette, then do the garter and back and forth. But I had it with me, and this yarn, I had used most of it in that chevron top. It's the comfy cotton, what's left of it. Thank you. And this is all I got left. Well, it wasn't in a ball, and it was giving me a hard time. It got to ride in the back seat the rest of the way home. So the story was, it's very soft. It's really why they call it comfy, because it's a very comfortable feel. It's a very soft, squishy cotton. But I washed my chevron top. Don't put yours in the dryer. Oh, it went in timeout. Yeah, it flew. Did you know your stuff can fly? Yep. It didn't shrink. It pilled. It pilled something awful. So I would say put it in the dryer for a little while to get the damp, and then hang it up. Yeah. See, now I have to get one of those machines. Gleamer. Y'all know about the Gleamer? Oh gosh, I'm going to have to write that down. I could ride it, can't I? Catching on. So the story was, my dad was in the Air Force, so I'm a brat. And we went on a trip. We were in Germany, West Germany. And we went on a trip to London. And we were riding on the bus, the tour bus, and I just kept falling asleep. It takes the pills off your work, so it kind of shaves it. And it's not like the ones from the old, way back, what they used to have. It's a better version. So every stop along the way, I'd fall asleep. So mom and dad, sooner or later, the person, what do you call them? The tour guide or whatever would say, "Will somebody wake up Jill?" Yeah, those razor type ones, exactly. And the gleamer, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, like a D pillar. Did you start a cow? I may not have seen that yet. Which cowl are you doing? Are you doing just um, on a circular, or are you going to seam it? Oh, I didn't show you that, Maria. You wanted to see what I was talking about. I showed my shawl that I've been working on. Backside. So this one is a lacy stitch. Yarn overs. Garter section. Another lace section. Another garter. You see how that's got little specks? See, that's where I was last time. So, y'all know about Harry Potter. You've seen Harry Potter. And you know how in Harry Potter they talk about Voldemort. And Voldemort is he who shall not be named. I think that's what I'm going to say now. Like, you can get that pattern where you shall not name. Okay, Maria. Thanks for coming. Me too. I try to catch yours too, but y'all, I tell you what, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? I tell you what, when I'm working, I just kind of hit or miss. I try to be good. Yeah, that place that shall not be named. Because because I've decided not to promote. So that will be my thing. My thing is I will not promote the place that shall not be named. Now, if there is a podcaster or a designer or somebody that has openly shown support for the place that shall not be named, I won't be promoting. And I'll just say this one time, because it does not belong in my knitting and crochet and my fiber arts. It does not belong here. We are all the same. I'm done. Yeah, so I just thought that would be a good way to say it. And I don't know, see, I had a club that was on the place that shall not be named. And I had only received 2 of the patterns. So I contacted, that's not a word, I got in contact with the designers. And I told them that I did not tell them I was leaving. I told them, no, it's ridiculous. I said, if I were to leave the place that shall not be named, then I would not receive my other patterns. So would there be another way to get those patterns? And they said, they are on Love Crafts. So I'm not going to miss those patterns. They will come out after they are released, because they get released, and that club wasn't going to be over until November. And there is no way I was going to hang around that long. I have already downloaded all of my patterns. And I'm not against, you do you. This is just me. But you know what, guys? I have not felt very good. And I have been kind of upset about it all, because this is supposed to be fun. I feel like the Joker. Why so serious? Why? My lotion. So if y'all didn't know it, I think and there's a lot of backstory. There's a lot we're not getting, and I know we never will. And at this point, I don't care. I'm done. And when I'm done, I'm done. So I have some vintage magazines. Does anybody want to see them? Thank you.
81 is not vintage.
81 is not. Hubby says 81 is not vintage.
But 81, I graduated high school in 81.
I know. that's not vintage. This one's been. Is this? No, that's 81. I'll find a vintage. There's a vintage in here. Maybe those? 80? Hey, nature. Good to see you. Okay, so there's nothing vintage in here. They're just older. I don't know. These leaflets may be vintage. We'll check it out. Guys, I'm going to have to turn this light on here. Yeah. Close for me. 82, I was 18. No. Hubby says we're not. So I got this because somebody, Terry from Yarn Joy podcast, she was talking about using the letters for the graph GANs. So I picked up this. Now, at one time, it was $2 at Ben Franklin. Yeah, she was talking about if you get these stitch guides, because they've got a lot of your, on the charts, it'll show you how many go over to make the letters. So if you're doing those graph GANs, which I have not done. My daughter's going to have a baby again, so we've got baby bibs. This is the Leisure Arts leaflet. Sue, what does it say? Sue Penrod? Number 416. Yeah. But I don't know if there were any Ben Franklins around here. Hubby says yes. This is not vintage. This is 1986. Oh. Is that the leaflets? Okay. Okay, then we've got winter of 1981. I've got a bike. Thank you, Teresa. No, not vintage. You're the young in here. Oh, sorry. Afghans. This is the special winter edition. And it doesn't say, just Afghans is the name of the magazine. It's a Harris publication. They did a lot of them. Granny Square. This one's the rectangular one. That one they're considering a wrap. More grannies. Hi, how you doing, Tina? Did you get your box? Now this one, these I just showed you, we got at the thrift store. Looks like a Christmas one. Christmas baubles. Oh, you had a nap. Did we wear you out earlier? This one is poinsettias. Okay. This one's called an anniversary Afghan. It's got ruffles. Oh my goodness, look at the baby sack. That's knit. It's got a hood. I decided to do live so I don't have to edit. This is baby puffs. So that's a puff stitch, I guess, right? I think knit baubles and cables. So stripes, and this other one is crochet. This one is stripes. Well, I guess they're both crochet. Look at that one. Tina, you'd like that. Crochet a cappy Afghan. Who's Cappy? Y'all know who Cappy was? The ruffled Afghan. I've never seen these ruffles. Okay. Thank you. I'm really glad you came by. Take care. Hey, Rose. Just looking at magazines. Waves of Rose Afghan. Oh, I see it. See the waves? And then this one is, I wonder if that's the other side. It's one of those blanket pouches. I guess it's sewn. Are you going too, Jeannie? Hi, Liz. On tracking. Oh. When you're trying to get a package, yeah, I sent something to Tina. I guess Dee got hers. Teresa said she did a video. Three Seuss's fashion yarn from Bugala. I have not seen that one. We haven't come across that yet. Okay, that's the Afghans. Now this one is Crochet World from 1981. And I don't think I've shown this one yet. Are you falling asleep? A two-way pillow. Now who put this out? J&J Crafts, Toledo, Ohio. There's a bunch of amigurumi. You can order the pattern back then. Remember when you could order the pattern out of the magazines? Had the order forms. Oh, that's a boy's sweater. It's hard to read these because they're not. This is almost falling apart. Crochet pattern of the month. Like I said, I wear a lot of black and teal, gray, but I like any color really. I'd be fine with whatever you sent. Chicken toaster cover. Didn't those come back out again? The Game Boys? A headband with curls. So I'm guessing that there may be some curls on the back, or they're talking about these curls here along the edge. It's an earring holder. So hard to see in this old book. My younger daughter played Lion King, and absolutely, I'm glad to do it, Tina. Oh, good. You just cross stitched a Mario. Ah, yeah. Here's some Barbie clothes. So we have the tissue cover doll and the bed doll. See, I miss that too, but I can't stand those arcades now. Oh, look at this, Tina. Look at this one. Almost like a spider web. No. The Ocean Fantasy Doily. With beer. Oh, here's the colored pictures. You want to see what that chicken toaster cover looks like in color? Okay, Janet. Good night. Thanks for coming by. You too. Appreciate it. The sweater stitch. Well, they were talking about it even back then. Crocheting is a Labor of Love by Loretta Marciano. Can you put a price on a crocheted item? Many people have asked me to crochet things for them, but I'm very selective about crocheting on request. I still make references about games like Frogger. I play the what you call them? I play Tumbleweed Frogger on the highway. Oh, look at these that went on the chair. Cupid. Oh my gosh. That goes back a ways, doesn't it? Don't forget to put it in the seat, too. I have the Sims 2 and 3, I think. I'm looking up there because I've got like 10 boxes I don't know. Just lost interest. And they had the beginning of a social life in these magazines because they had the writers who wrote in and then the pen pals. Somewhere there must be a pattern for a man's vest, either slip over or button down the front, that is made in 4-ply yarn. We'll pay postage and copy fee. That's Crochet World. I did want to show you guys one of these. I asked Jen, and I don't think she ever answered me, but whether she had heard of this one or not. These were my mom's magazines, and they're called Mon Tricot. Have y'all ever heard of them? Mom got these when we were in Germany. So this is March of 1980. It was $2.25. My crochet, Mon Tricot. Okay, so Espace Tricot is a podcast I watch. Hey, are you still on the road, girl? I didn't see you sneak in. Y'all know what this means, right? Honk the horn. So we've got a whole outfit. In crochet. Kansas City. So what is Espace Tricot? I never found out what that meant. So Mon Tricot would be my knitting, possibly. Whoa, I'm really thinking now. Check out these sleeves in this honeycomb pattern. Space knitting? The knitting space. That makes sense. Ooh. It's a cardigan. Got to wear it with your gingham. Yeah. And I get languages. I speak German. Okay, so here's the man's, well, it's a man's cardigan. And this doesn't look too old-fashioned to me. Okay, 18-inch granny squares. He too likes to follow the fashion, but with classic designs. Yeah, I know a lot of them. I haven't forgotten any of them. So, an easy stitch for an 18-inch granny square. So, I was thinking about, guys, oh, y'all want to hang tight while I go get it? Yeah, the Cajun's different. Okay, hold on. Let me go. I may be able to answer that question. Hold on. Whew. Are you from Louisiana? Okay, it's red gingerbread, but I forget your first name too. See, I forget everybody's first names. Okay, these are 26 chains, 27 chains, 28 chains. Finished sizes are Pam. Yes, I knew that. 63 easy to crochet pattern stitches. This is the Leisure Arts where you make the afghan after you finish the blocks. Designed by Darla Sims. What I was thinking about doing a crochet along south of I-10. My daughter's in New Orleans. So these blocks are showing I don't know. I want to say these are a 12-inch. I've only made the one garment for myself. Do you have this one, Teresa? So that would be good, because I know you like to do the granny squares. But I want to say, but what I was going to tell you, Tina, is that they give you the multiples. So like this one is a woven relief stitch, number 18. Let me see if I can find the picture of it. So like this one here, this is 18. That's called the woven relief stitch. Okay. But it tells you it's multiple of 6 plus 3. So what I'm saying is you could make the square 18 inches based on the stitch count. I really prefer to knit the clothes, but I have not successfully finished anything but that one chevron top that I made. The only thing I have managed to finish for myself other than the shawls and hats and scarves and all that stuff. But I have knit baby sweaters. Lots of baby sweat. Well, not lots, like half a dozen or more. 260 granny squares. Wow. So have you made blankets out of them, or are you still uh, saving up squares? I was thinking about doing a crochet along, and we could do whatever color we wanted. So this one they coordinated them, but you don't have to. So y'all let me know. What do you think? There's a knit polo. We're back to the book. Doesn't that sound fun? And they start out very simple because I did some. I didn't finish now. This one's embroidered. I'm not a fan of seaming myself. Maybe that's why I didn't finish it. Okay. I know, me too. And some of these, it's just so hard to believe they handmade them, because this one here looks store-bought. I mean, and then there's that one. Here's a set. Chevron stitch, briquette stitch. That's trying to think of the movie. Um, don't tell me. You can see his face. Oh, this sweet boy. Forrest Gump. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, see, this is one that I think we could do now. And a lot of these, if you change up a few things, you know. Good night, Jeannie. I know, I put everybody to sleep. Thanks for coming. Oh, look at that baby. figure y'all should be getting something done. Isn't that cute? Okay, that's that one. I know I've got one here Tina's going to like. Have you ever seen this magazine, Tina? This is a publication by Tricot Selection, Magic Crochet. Okay, so y'all, I know we only got a few people here, but I wanted to talk about something. So at work, I have been working on. Oh, you like to do this too? I know Tina, the Crafts by the Rose, she likes to do it too. Look at that. This is such intricate work. You guys, if you do this, your hat's off to you. Let's see, what is this one? This is number 2. So I've been working on the website at work. So I just wanted you guys to know how I feel about that now that I'm okay. I don't know if it says on these, because this is an older magazine that well, they got a number for the pattern. 1. I don't think these have any of that. There's a few symbols down here at the bottom, but oh, is she coming on now? I was trying not to encroach on anybody's time. I don't think it says on these, but maybe I just don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Anyway, if you were to get, say, because what I was working with at work making the website is managed WordPress. So WordPress.com, hosted by GoDaddy. So I thought that WordPress was who we were with, and it is, but we're using their software. Could be. And we're what they call parking. We have a parking spot on GoDaddy. And so that's how that works. Oh, well, thank you. I won't be too much longer. But I wanted to talk about the website thing. So then, through working with it and stuff, I come to find out there was some things that I called GoDaddy for, and they helped me, but for the support. But some of it I had to call WordPress. I don't think these do that. Because see, here's the instruction sheets, and it's got your materials, your measurements, and your explanations, and then here's your diagrams. But I don't see anything on there telling the difficulty. Are you talking about their website? Okay, so yes, we have a domain. We have the website, and it's an online store. Now, with the online store, they tell you they give you what's called WooCommerce, WOO, WooCommerce, and that's the e-commerce setup. So that gets you what's called your I didn't see what this one was from. That's what tells you it's printed in France. I don't see the date. That's funny. The phone number has like six numbers. I don't see a date in the front of there. Well, that's why I say there's some symbols down at the bottom. Like down here. But I think that goes with the pattern. Right. So with WooCommerce, that's going to be your checkout, your cart, and your checkout, and all of that, right? That they handle that, and the WordPress and WooCommerce are set up so that you can do PayPal, and I had to do some rigmarole so that we could connect, oh my gosh, to what we already had, which was somebody who handled our credit card stuff, and we didn't want to do PayPal and pay a fee to PayPal because we were already paying a fee for other stuff. So I guess what you have to decide if you're going to do a website is if you're going to sell something on your website, then you're going to need a store. And that's not the price that you see quoted when you look up how to build your own website. It's more. Then, on top of that, we had to have what's called an SSL, which is a security something. I forget what it is, which makes the site secure when you go to it. you have to pay extra for that. So see, I was going to build my own website, but I have Etsy. And we've been talking about this kind of stuff with Jan on Saturday crafting, because Etsy's fees and all that stuff. Oh my gosh. Is this tatting? Tray cloth. Is this tatting? And I asked because, like, look at this detail here on this edge. The red and black doily. Oh, she's talking about this one, I think, right? Now, I grew up seeing these, and I don't know whether they were store-bought or handmade. Tina, you're trying to tell us something. More pillows. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a website where it can be my central area, but the commerce part where I take money, whatever, I'll have stuff on Etsy. And I have Squarespace. Did they call it? I think they call this like a pinwheel. Okay, that's it. Well, there's one on the back. Oh, they have these little flowers.